Nidre is an event. I don't want to give a sermon, I want to conjure up the event. Here's what it normally feels like, although it won't be this year. Usually I arrive at the Sternberg Center. The site is heaving. 2,000 other people are arriving at the same time. We're filing in single file. There are people with high visibility vests to direct us. They've got clipboards. There are people who are going to the A-Lift tent. There are people who are going to the various venues at New North London. We are carrying our talit bags. We are carrying machzorim. We're wearing white, some of us. We're wearing trainers, some of us. There are people with buggies. There are a few wheelchairs. There's a bunch of walking sticks. There's some umbrellas. We're all dressed formally-ish. Some of us are feeling like we've got the wrong number of layers on. We're all feeling very slightly bloated because we ate a big meal. We rushed to get here. We had that extra glass of water. And we're feeling slightly harried because today was a busy day. We had errands to run, we had a meal to cook, we had a whole bunch of things to do, but now we're here, we're forced to queue, and we're starting to relax slightly and to anticipate what's about to come. So we shuffle in, and we're thinking, who am I going to see? What's it going to be like? Will that rabbi who gave the sermon last year be doing another one? And the person who had those great tunes and harmonies, will I be sitting near that person? That would be nice. And then I see some people that I know. I go and say, hello, there's this woman that I know, and I greet her. Then I see out of the corner of my eye another family. I think, oh, she's aged a little bit this year. Her hair wasn't that colour last year. And is that her daughter? No, she was a little kid last year. And is that the son or the daughter's boyfriend? Young people these days, who knows? Then I'm looking for a seat. There are bags and sweaters everywhere. I'm distracted because there's other people that I want to greet. But eventually, we all take our seats. Eventually, we settle in. And there's an expectant, anticipatory quiet. We all know how we're going to spend the next couple of hours. Somebody makes an announcement. We sit down. Please rise. That's every year. Not this year. Meanwhile, I think our ancestors had a similar kind of experience every year when they went to the temple for the Chaggim. I imagine that they packed their bags for the high holy days the way that we pack our bags to go on holiday. They bought new clothes, they had spending money, they looked forward to a break from work, to seeing their friends, eating good food, drinking wine. And then there was the extra level of spiritual uplift that they would get when they came to visit the temple and participate and observe in the pageantry and the rituals. You knew the routine. You knew what it felt like to arrive. You could relax into the ritual moment. And whether it was Kol Nidre just last year or the high holy days as experienced by our ancestors in temple times, I think the feelings would have been similar. And in our liturgy at Kol Nidre, we say, Mi Yom Kippurim Zeh, from this Yom Kippur, ad Yom HaKippurim Haba Aleinu L'Tova, until Yom Kippur next, may it come to us for good. And we are anchoring ourselves in this long, long stream of Yom Kippurs, going back and going forward. So Yom Kippur last year happened as I described it, and I hope that Yom Kippur next year will happen as I described it. But this year, it won't be the same. And we have to conjure it up in our heads and in our imaginations. And I hope I've helped in enabling you to do that. And I look forward to celebrating all together in future times. But meanwhile, I hope you have a very good Shana Tova, and that we can all be signed and sealed for a good new year.